Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Earth Songs channel. I'm Kelly. Um, Before we get started, I just want to say my deepest gratitude to everyone that's been donating. I appreciate you so much. And if you like what I do here, please subscribe and like and share these videos to help the channel to grow. I would greatly appreciate that. Um, Also, if you would like a personal reading, or any other kind of guidance or advice or assistance, you can reach me by email at earthsong747@gmail.com. I do all my work by donation only. I don't charge. So if you need me, please feel free. Okay. Now this is going to be a reading for Taurus for the beginning of May, the first week of May for 2021. And before we get started with the tarot, I have some channeled messages from Spirit. I've been looking into your energy and your situation that you've went through recently, and possibly even for some of you it's been ongoing for a while. But it seems like you've taken some time of solitude and contemplation and inner reflection on what really would bring you joy. And that's great. I just think that's wonderful. Spirit wants me to tell you that you're doing really great and that the past is in the past now. All of the bad stuff is behind you, that you're finding your balance, and Spirit is so proud of you for that and wants to encourage you to go forward and move into that creative endeavor that you're looking into, or whatever new project you're thinking about starting. uh, Spirit wants me to say to just do it, go for it. um, Whatever new direction or new path that you're wanting to move on, Spirit is saying to do that. Move forward. You're going to do great. You're going to be successful. You're going to find your true joy moving this direction, and Spirit and your guardian angels are with you. They're protecting you. They're helping to clear your path to move you into this direction. And so they really want you to know that they're proud of the work you've done, and they are going to help you. And if at any time you feel like you need a little bit of extra help, extra strength, extra courage, whatever it may be, Spirit wants you to remember to ask. Ask God, ask your guides, ask your guardian angels. Speak to them. All you have to do is say, I need help, I need guidance, I need a clear message, give me a sign, whatever. They're there to help you. They can't really intervene a lot without your free will of asking for that help. Um, so please feel free to talk to your guides, to talk to God. They're all there for you and pulling for you, and they're so proud of what you've been doing. And yeah, you're just like the way that it was shown to me, it was like you're the phoenix rising from the ashes, um, coming into your own and really becoming this new, beautiful person with this new sense of purpose and this new drive to find your joy. And I just think that's beautiful. I just think that's so beautiful. And it's going to be effortless. Um, I'm telling you, it's going to be, you just have to trust it. It's that simple. I know that that sounds hard sometimes, but you really do just need to trust the process, trust yourself, trust God, trust the universe is going to move the obstacles out of your way so that you can achieve what it is that you're wanting to do. And you're going to get your blessings, you're going to get your paradise, your joy, your happy family, whatever it is that you're needing to fulfill you and fulfill your family. And so, okay, with that being said, we're going to start doing the tarot now. We're going to start with regular tarot. We're also going to go to the angel oracle and the tea cards. I love the tea cards. We're going to do some of those. And at the end, like always, I will pull a rune stone for you, and we'll see what kind of special message is for you for the first week of May. Okay? So this is for Taurus. Spirits, guides, and angels, help us to give good, clear messages for Taurus. Okay, yeah, we start with the Five of Swords. That's you walking away. You've chosen to walk away from something, some kind of drama, some kind of part of your life that wasn't fulfilling you anymore, that wasn't bringing you joy. It was bringing you too much pain and heartache and drama. And that's great that you finally decided to walk away from that. I just think that's so brave and amazing. I'm so proud of you, Taurus. Okay, some of you have been feeling guarded financially, possibly. But again, I think that that probably had something to do with Spirit telling me that you don't need to worry so much, that you need to just trust the process, trust the universe, trust God, and ask for help when you need it, because everything really is going to be okay. And whatever this path is that you're wanting to go on, it is going to be profitable for you. I was shown that very clearly, that this is going to be a very profitable endeavor for you. So if you are worried about your finances, as the Four of Pentacles suggests, I hate this glare in here. I'm so sorry about that. Um, you don't have to worry about it. You really don't. And look, see, you're the Queen of Swords, and I like to say she's that no nonsense girl that ain't afraid to cut a bitch. You know, she just doesn't take any crap anymore. She's standing firm, standing strong. She's like, mm-mm, I'm not letting this stuff happen no more. And you're going after your happy path here. This is new beginnings, right? That's your new beginnings. And see, you got the sun card next. That's beautiful, beautiful energy. And I want you to just trust that, you know, like, just like Spirit told me when I was channeling for you earlier, you really need to trust that. You're doing very good at trusting yourself, but you also need to trust that God and the universe are on your side. And I'm not saying that your faith is lacking. I'm just saying that it's very easy for us to forget that God may be on our team, right? You know, like we always feel like we have to beg or pay our penance, or, you know, do something extra in order to get in God's good graces. But God really, truly just wants you to flourish and be joyful and happy. I mean, that's no different than what any other parent would want for their child, right? We all want our children to be joyful and happy and content and flourish and, you know, have plentiful things. And it's no different for Source. You know, Source wants the same for us. That's why we were created and put here, in my opinion, so that we could enjoy all the wonderful possibilities, you know. So yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Death card. And to me, this Death card represents the Phoenix. This is out with the old and in with the new. You see, you're getting rid of old baggage. You're calling it quits. You're cutting off ties. You're this Queen of Swords energy. You know, you're cutting it off. You're not letting that happen anymore. And you're going to just move forward. And you don't have to have strife and struggle anymore. Um, that's a very clear message that I got when I was channeling for you. And you have the Seven of Swords, which is typically, it's that type of energy where you feel like maybe this is going to come back around and I'm going to have to deal with something again. But Spirit is saying you really You don't have to worry about that. Move forward with confidence and faith and joy in what you're doing, and just don't look back. Just keep looking forward in joy. You know, move forward in love. Um, it's really amazing how when you act out of your heart space, out of your place of love for yourself, for others, move forward in that emotion. And it's just really beautiful the way that the universe will unfold for you and provide for you. All you have to do is trust that. And I know that sounds easier than actually doing it, but once you once you do it and you really start seeing the results of being in that heart space, then it becomes so easy and simple. I mean, it's just like breathing. You won't even think about it. You'll just be in that place of love, of stillness, of peace, of joy. And when you're in that place, really, really beautiful things can happen. I promise, I know. I'm like walking, living, breathing proof of it. Really beautiful things start to happen. And you're just like, wow, this is magical. Okay? So trust in that. Now we're going to do some of these fun little tea cards. They're already popping out at me. I'm just going to go ahead and do them all before I start picking them up. I have to do them a section at a time. There's so many of them. Okay. One more little group, and then we'll get going on them. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so you have the bowl, which is plenty of material things. Getting together with friends. Pay attention to your health. You will be playing a different role. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, which you've been doing. You're now entering a period of prosperity and abundance. That's always good, right? Pleasure with a close friend. Maybe a love interest. It's a time for celebration, fun, and enjoyment, and great passion. And someone new is entering into your life. All right. So I think clearly these go right along with what Spirit said as well. Excuse me, I don't know why my voice keeps cracking. Now let's go into your angel oracle cards and let's see what Spirit has to say about this new love interest. We're going to pull 3 cards. Okay. So you've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. because you walked away from unrequited love. But the new love that's coming in will be flirtatious. And it says to extend your lighthearted energy to others. So don't hold back. Oh, look. And on the bottom of the deck, true love. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm picking up for you to not hold back. Don't resist um, the flirtations of someone else. Um, their offers of love or interest. And maybe this is with a close friend. Maybe that's why that card came up, because this has something to do with a close friend. And so, keep an open mind on that, because there is definitely passion coming into your life in various forms. Now, when I was doing the beginning of the tarot spread, and even when I was doing the channeling, I wasn't necessarily picking up on love energy, because I was picking up so strongly on the moving forward energy. But that doesn't mean that you're not moving forward away from an old love and into a new, because when you start creating um, the things that serve you, that brings you joy to your heart, obviously you're going to find love within that. Love with your friends, more love with your family members, and even, if you're already in a relationship, that's a good one. That's not the case for you. You're not walking away from a relationship with a significant other necessarily. Even that can improve once you're living in that heart space all the time, because you're done with this drama and you've gotten rid of that baggage or whatever from your past. So whether it's brand new love or just a brand new way to love the one that you're already with, you can certainly expect that, because like I said, when you're walking in that heart space and moving forward with joy and faith and love, um, all kinds of great things happen from that. I mean, they really do. I'm going to pull you a card from my own personal 111 deck, which is channeled messages from Spirit that I wrote on cards. 111. Okay. And this one says, don't doubt your ability to manifest. Only trust it. And that goes perfect with what Spirit was telling me to begin with. I love the way Spirit continues to flow through all of the different cards and tools that we use for doing readings, to make sure that you get the point of the main part of the message. And I think the point of the main part of this message is for you to trust yourself, trust the universe, trust God, trust your spirit guides, trust your angels. Don't be afraid to ask for them to help, to step in some way, shape, or form. And don't sell yourself short, because you're not done just because you got rid of the old baggage and you're moving forward to something else. You're not done. You're still manifesting. You're still creating with your beautiful mind, your thoughts, your emotions, the life and the future that you want for you and your loved ones. And I want you to embrace that and trust it and move forward with it. I've pulled you a rune stone. Let me hold that a little straighter so you can see what it really should look like. Excuse me. And this one is the harvest, which is perfect again. I just love the way God works. It's so amazing to me. Even though I know it works, it just still amazes me. Tickles me. That's what I think it is. It's not really I'm surprised. I'm just tickled. Okay. So I'm going to read to you from the runes book what this means. The harvest is a rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the key words 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping the harvest for the deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jera, this rune's name, offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and he tugged on the new shoots? There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. So be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the self. And I think Spirit was speaking to me while I was reading and saying that this does not necessarily mean it's going to be a year from now before you see what you're trying to manifest come to fruition. What Spirit is saying with this is that everything takes time and you should have patience. And so if you don't see something changing instantaneously, don't give up. Don't think that it's not happening for you. Don't think that, well, this reading wasn't for me and I'm not the Taurus that God's really looking out for and encouraging to move forward and keep going. That's not true at all. The message here is that even if it's not an automatic, instantaneous, gratifying manifestation, doesn't mean it's not coming for you. Remember to have patience. Sometimes Tauruses forget to have patience. Um, and that's not to say that you're not patient. You're very patient, but sometimes you forget that you should be patient with yourself. Um, you're plenty patient with everyone else. You just tend to push yourself really hard and then put yourself down when you don't see it come into fruition pretty quickly. So just remember patience and love for yourself and faith in the ability to manifest, because you do have the ability, okay? And God is there with you, source, whatever you want to call it. I hate that we have to be politically correct about stuff. That just sucks. But um, just trust the process, trust the universe, trust yourself. You're going to do great. You're already doing great. You've come so far, and the worst of it's over. Okay, the worst of it is completely over. So just move forth in your heart space and uh, feel the emotions of hopefulness that this is all changing. That everything is really going to just finally be where it should be for you. Because I just feel this huge sense of relief for you, this like huge burden off of my shoulders for you. Like your stomach's not in knots anymore. And your neck's not all stressed out. You're not like constantly rubbing your neck. And, you know, so trust that the worst part is over. And it is going to be okay. It's going to be better than okay. It's going to be great. It's going to be greater than it's ever been before. It's going to be better than anything you've ever known. And you got to trust that and feel it and keep pushing forward to make sure that it keeps getting more and more and more beautiful, right? Okay. So on that note, I'm going to leave you until next week. Be well, be blessed, in love and light. Bye, Taurus.